What's going on, everyone? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Are we actually here?
We have 14 thumbs up.
Oh, that's good.
You guys are all awesome because you're all in here talking to each other. I love our family.
I love our family.
Renee said, hey, family.
Hello, but can you hear us?
Let us know. Give us some thumbs up if you can hear us.
Because we always get it wrong before we get it right.
Wrong. I agree, Stephanie. Let's see. Glad you're feeling well.
Yes, Miriam, are you feeling better today? She got some stomach bug yesterday.
Send my money for Blend Tech Total Classic from Amazon. Hello, thumbs up. Is that thumbs up that we can hear it? Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
So welcome to our move your cup. It's like in the middle of the shot. We have a giant zoom lens now.
Sorry, but you know the coffee is the priority. Let's just be honest.
Welcome to our Thursday night live stream. I'm Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos, we do product reviews, we talk about various keto topics. Every Monday, we sit down on the couch, usually, for Keto on the Couch.
Or Keto on the Bench.
Talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
True. You can find us on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. That's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we upload 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon in that way. Every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
I said Thursday night live stream, but it's Wednesday night because we are getting up at 5 a.m. and going to Universal, which means Rachel's going to wake up at 3 a.m., which means I'm not going to sleep.
You know me so well. Yes. I have to check my fanny pack and make sure I have everything I need in my fanny pack.
Are you bringing your Watch Autumn Keto fanny pack?
I'm not sure. I'm debating between Watch Autumn Keto, because that's what I used last time, and it worked awesome.
Yep.
And the new one that you got from Express.
Yeah, I had like $100 on. I had to blow at Express. It was like free gift money, but all the stores were closed, and I'm only buying something that's on clearance, and there wasn't anything there.
It's like Kohl's Cash. You've already bought everything at Kohl's that you wanted to.
Right.
Then they give you the cash, and you're like, what do I do with this?
It was like birthday money and stuff, and some of it expired. And then I called them up. I'm like, you expired my money, but I can't go use it. So they're like, okay, we'll give you an extension.
It's usually not enough money to buy the thing you really want, but but it's too little to ignore.
$125 in Express doesn't go very far unless you're buying like 50% off of the 50% off clearance, which is where I usually shop.
We totally hit the lottery when we were buying things for Omaha because they clearance out stuff in Florida. That is winter stuff right away.
Okay, let's see who's in here. So, Wright family is here.
Wright family.
So, the Wright family sends us a package because I'm assuming they don't want Tabitha and the cats to feel left out with the chickens being here.
How sweet. We've got little kitty treats, which they're going to love. If I shake this, you're going to see Charity.
Except for I think Charity ran outside.
She'll come. Or Roscoe. And balls, kitty balls. I love it, balls. And we've got things for Tabitha to play with.
Do not squeeze that. She's in the crate over there.
So we moved Tabitha's crate here. Oh, here comes Charity. She's like, did I hear something? We moved Tabitha in here because she was having such withdrawal. Like she felt so sad all the time, so she doesn't like to be separated right now. Yep. She's right here.
Let's get to who's in here.
So yeah. It's
what else is
perfect timing.
So, and treats for Tabitha.
Thank you.
There was something else. Oh, a bunch of these things.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
So, thank you so much.
Look at this.
So, Gail is here. Lyons Rd is here. Constance is here. Jacob is here.
So, I can just see you eat your treat.
Shannon is here. Stephanie is here. Julie is here. Joe's friend is here.
Thank you so much.
Patty is here.
Hello, guys.
Colleen is here. Liz is here. Okay, let's get her down now.
Well, she's going to finish her treat.
Miss Becky is here. Peggy said hello, everyone.
Hello.
Christian John. So many new names that I haven't seen before. I love
seeing
this.
New names.
Spud Lab is here.
Well, that's a cool name.
Miss Miriam is here.
Hi, Miriam. And like I said, I hope she's feeling better today.
I do too. She was not feeling well yesterday.
And I hope that it didn't spread because stomach bugs have a way of hitting every single person in the family on their way out the door.
Yep. Christopher is here.
Hey,
Joy is here from Goose Creek, South Carolina. I know.
That sounds like such a fun place to live. Goose Creek.
Yeah.
I love that.
Tim Calmont is here.
Hey, Tim.
Just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Lion Girl is here from
Hi,
Hamilton,
Lion Girl.
Ontario. I just ordered more keto chow flavors from Switch Grocery. I'm so badly. I'm so glad you guys can get that up there.
Me too. Hey, Nan.
And Joe's friend had chocolate toffee
And
today.
Lori. Oh, and also we got a beautiful card from Rachel. Okay, she had me laughing so hard. On the back of it, she taped it, and just on the back of the envelope said, "Not licked."
Yeah.
Just so you know, not licked. And it's such a cute card she sent. It says, "I'm smiling underneath this
That
face
is like
mask."
a beautiful handmade card.
Perfect timing, right?
I wish we could do that kind of stuff.
Because I want to say, whenever I'm wearing a face mask, which we will be wearing for the first time at an amusement park tomorrow,
Yep.
I'm smiling.
They're going to take your temperature when you go in too.
I know they're going to take her temperatures. Hopefully not rectally. It's going to get awkward up in that Universal Studios line.
So Jacob said, by the way, I got Magic Spoon today. I tried a few dry pieces of blueberry before this. OMG, I have missed cereal too much. Going to go in on a bowl with almond milk for dinner tonight.
Awesome.
That's so awesome.
Hey,
the cat's going to come right across the screen.
There was plenty of times that I ate cereal for dinner. I feel like that and keto chow ice cream is what adulting is all about. I have the right to do that as an adult.
Yvonne is here. Say hello.
Speaking of keto chow, we got a meal replacement shake
Yes.
in a box today.
So we got, where is it? Let me see.
Right there. Do you see
Joe
Mr.
is here.
Anthony? Hey,
We
Joe.
got our keto crate today, and we did the unboxing video.
That'll
which
be
is
out
coming
tomorrow.
out tomorrow. You guys remember this stuff? But it came in a powdered form. Hey, Anthony.
I feel like this is the best shot of this being good because
It's
this
a ready
is
to drink.
Ready to drink.
Come here.
It's not affected at all by us adding too much or too little water.
While we're waiting for Anthony, TP running nurse is here. Shelly Parker is here.
They're putting their best foot forward.
We'd like you to try this because you loved the powdered version so much. You need to come in.
Come in behind us.
come in
There
the
you
middle
go.
of us.
There he is.
Look how
So
long
much
his
more
hair.
room for activities.
I know there is a lot of room for activities.
For your hair to fling.
Are you excited about tomorrow?
Yes.
What is the ride that you are most excited about?
Hagrid's.
Hagrid.
Hagrid magic.
Hagrid's ride.
We
Do
have-
you know what the cool part is? There's no lines in Universal.
You have
tomorrow.
to go. You have to get a virtual ticket on your phone.
Yeah, so
For
you're gonna
each
go up
individual ride?
except for the ones that are like 15, 20 minutes.
Except
Wow.
for the ones that are Shirley's really wanting those treats right now. She's eating through the bag.
She is very excited about those treats right now.
Practically starving.
Okay, let's try this.
She eats like every 10 seconds.
Better? Still bad.
It's way better than what the other crap was.
Way better than the other.
But
Kind of tastes like. It's still not good. I'm not. It's not up for no best drink contest.
No.
so better than the other stuff, but still not gonna be good.
I feel
Still
like
not any good.
it's not as weak, but you've had
It kind of tastes like a Quest bar.
Thank you. That is exactly
It's
what
very,
I said.
very, very chalky
It's
and
chalk-
very watered down.
I thought it tasted like
Thank
you liquefied a Quest bar. That's
did
what
you
I
just
felt
take?
like.
Oh, your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Floyd here said wash hands.
Yes. We are taking. I'm even traveling with the little squares of wet naps.
Oh, Gina is here. Kevin is
Gina.
here. Okay. So, what's our theme tonight? Chris is here, I see.
Can you
Floyd
guess?
is here. What is our theme?
Our theme is amusement parks. Amusement parks.
And what are we talking about with amusement parks?
Well, we're going to be talking about all kinds of things. You don't want to do the giveaway first. You want to wait a little bit?
Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit. Otherwise, everybody's gonna leave.
Well, do you want to tell them what they're playing for tonight?
Oh wait. Andrew said, "Who's gonna watch your chicks while you're gone?"
Caleb is
will be
still here.
We're only going for the one day. We're
Yeah.
literally going up in the morning. They're actually closing early. I think they're closing at like 6 o'clock, and we're under a 9 p.m. curfew. So we're gonna probably leave the park at like 5 o'clock. I want to beat the rush getting out. Plus,
Yeah.
you have to live stream at 6 o'clock on the drive to do the giveaway.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun to watch you do this while I drive.
I'm excited. I think I'm going to be awesome.
Okay. Late to the fun loves your outfit.
Thank you. So this is obviously something that I got in a gift shop in Disney World, which, like, 411, if you don't know, every single ride at Disney World empties into a gift shop.
Yep.
Just in case. So one of my pro tips as a mom is go to the Dollar Tree before you pack your bag to go into the park and make sure you have just little toys in there when you go through those gift shops that you can just hand to your child, your grandkid, your niece, your nephew, because they're not really interested in a particular souvenir. They
She's
just
eating
want
the bag.
She just wants they just want something else, right? Like how many times do they just want something?
Yep.
Just anything.
Patty said it's
new.
a 90% chance of rain in Orlando tomorrow. Bring your rain gear.
Yes, as always.
We got our dollar store ponchos.
Well, we have that, but I was gonna say, like, what do you wear to a park? As somebody that we have probably spent, I would say, 70% of our after taxes income at an amusement park of some sort, right? Like, I mean, that's usually where we vacation, and we do have some pro tips.
70% of our income?
I would say at least.
I don't know about that.
At least. I know that it's shifted.
It's every vacation we've had since we've been married. I know that.
Exactly. So a lot goes into that. So one of the things that we always do is make sure you dress like you are going to get soaking wet. I'm going to be wearing a bathing suit tomorrow.
What we're giving away.
We always wear shorts that dry really quickly, shoes that dry really quickly. I never understand the young ladies that wear high heels or uncomfortable shoes to the park.
I don't either. I don't
Like, I
understand
get
that
you
at
want to
all.
look cute, but it's going to be so miserable. There's so much walking in a park. So quick dry shoes. And we always have, even if you're just riding back to your hotel room, we always have pajama pants and a change of socks in the car ready to go home with, because just like there ain't no tired like amusement park tired, there ain't no smelly like coming home from an amusement park. Don't you just, your socks and everything just smells. Like you have to.
Okay, so you want to know what we're giving away?
Yes, please.
So we have,
Something we could bring into a park?
well, yeah, we have 2 giveaways.
Okay.
We are giving away Porking Good pork rinds.
Because they're porking good.
I was looking, but I can't find the email.
What flavor? Just
It's a
stupid
variety.
hot?
No, we're doing a variety pack. It is I don't remember if it was the 6-pack or the 8-pack variety pack. I can't find the email right now. I think it's on
Okay.
the other computer. That particular email account's not on this computer.
But it's
so
some.
it's either a 6-pack or an 8-pack.
It's a variety pack, though.
Coming directly from Porking Good.
We think they're porking good.
And then the other giveaway is a box of
Keto
the
bars.
original keto bars.
I love it.
So first winner will get the pork rinds. Second winner will get the keto bars. We'll do that in a little while.
Okay.
Okay?
So I have a little trivia.
Wait, if you're just joining us and you not sure if you entered, go
There's still
over
time.
to the other video,
The
the red thumbnail with the fireworks. It
Fireworks.
says 10,000 sub giveaway. Make sure you've liked that and commented on it, because that's how we're going to pick the winner.
With Pick a Winner.
With Pick a Winner. So if you haven't yet done that, you have a chance. We're going to give you probably like 15 minutes to run over and make sure you hit the like button and thumbs that up.
So I want to
And leave
see
a comment.
if you can guess, because it is a Florida amusement park ride that holds the title right now. Do you know what the most expensive ride to make was? I think you're going to be surprised.
Okay.
All right. What do you think? I'm asking you because I'm not going to have people do trivia on this because what do you think? Anthony is raising his hand.
Anthony
Come on
knows
in.
everything about amusement parks.
Let's see. I think
Gigi girl said she missed us.
Expedition Everest.
it is not Expedition Everest.
Oh.
Wait until you hear this. It's Test Track.
Really?
Test Track at Epcot. $300 million.
That's because they couldn't get it right and they had to keep rebuilding it when they first made it.
Now, to put that into perspective, the Harry Potter castle ride that we love so much, half the price, $150 million. So what do you think was a better use of money?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I
For
know
the
that-
win.
I know that Expedition Everest cost like around $200 million.
I couldn't believe that Test Track cost that much.
Joe said it rained here all day. It rained off and on. Like, Anthony and I planted a big hedge today, and it never rained when we were working, but as soon as we were done, it did. Which, by the way, I got to use my auger again.
Well, now that's
So
two
that was
uses.
a good purchase because we used the auger to dig 18 holes for hedges.
I was going to say for miniature golf?
No, I mean, now the auger wasn't big enough to do the hole, so I would do like
That's what she
3
said.
auger deep, 3 augers,
came out.
for one plant, but it was still better than digging.
We shouldn't do lives.
No, we shouldn't, but that's besides the point. Kristen Johns is here.
Hello, welcome.
Do you have another trivia question?
So here you go. Guess where the tallest coaster, where is the tallest coaster? It is actually in the United States.
Chris said Miriam is actually smelling better.
Aww. She smells good all the time. I will say that when you have stomach flu, there is like you don't smell like poop or vomit. You smell sick, right? Like there's a sickness. Like
Yeah.
it's easy to see. Like
Now, by the
you're
way,
gray.
if you're new to our live streams, so our normal Thursday night live streams, which is tonight, which we're doing tonight instead, is kind of a theme night. So we just kind of talk about whatever theme stuff. If you have keto questions, feel free to answer. Ask
please.
them. We will talk about
Or answer
keto
them.
topics. We'll talk about anything.
You probably know more than us.
If you have something that's a priority, you really want to make sure we see it and you don't skip past it because there's a lot of comments scrolling. We try to see them all, but we sometimes miss some.
Sometimes Joe gets behind. Only every once in a while.
Only every once in a while.
Rarely.
Yeah, not very often. When Chris is here, but it's
Rarely.
better. When Chris isn't here, I'm never behind.
No.
You can always do the super chat down the bottom where you can put $1 or $2 towards this channel.
So the tallest coaster.
Are you gonna let them guess, or are you gonna tell them?
No, I'm gonna tell them. I feel like this is a very hard thing. You want to try?
See, somebody may have
See if you
guessed.
can
Let's
get-
catch up on
What
comments.
is the tallest coaster?
Miriam said she didn't smell
Roller
bad.
coaster.
You smell bad.
Aw.
Parrothead said, finally, it's a rain-free day in Texas. Gonna reapply skeeter control again.
So yeah, I even got some like citronella oil to put on because with all of this rain, the mosquitoes are
Bad.
vicious.
Yep.
Vicious.
Shannon said they're headed to Florida in 10 days for vacation.
How exciting. I am so excited at just the thought of a vacation because it feels like life is sort of starting to maybe return to normal.
Lori said you used to have to fly on a plane in order to get a free physical exam. Now you can get one and go to a theme park too.
It's a bonus. That's a gift with purchase right there.
Natalie is new. She said, hey 2KK, newbie
Welcome.
here. You guys are great.
So glad you're here. And look at that adorable doggy. I love it. I love seeing the labs. Tabitha is very thankful for Labby
Janine
friends.
said, what do you give the kids for treats? I think I'll order some mealworms. But what else? Oh, I forgot. When we were digging hedges, I dug up worms.
You did?
Yeah, and
you didn't bring any home?
I did. They're in a cup in the back of the truck, but I have a feeling
dear
that
Lord.
the cup got flooded.
Oh, okay, but they
It's
weren't
in
in
the
the
bed.
cab.
No, it's in the
Thank
bed.
you.
Man, I forgot about that. It was so cool. You don't see earthworms down here very often.
You don't. And yeah, I would think you put him in the bed. I just want to say, like, I'm sorry that I immediately thought, dang it, he's put him in the cab and now we won't be able to use the truck again.
Well, I just wanted to see one chicken take the worm and run around the pen while the other ones all chased him.
So our chickie babies are already eating little mealworms.
Mm.
I got them a little brick that is a chicken blend that has all kinds of little bugs in it. And what is hysterical to watch is one of them just grabs the first poke.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't. Could be a piece of egg, could be a piece of parsley, could be something that's nothing and they think it's something, takes off screaming and the other one starts chasing them.
I was just looking the other
They
day.
just want what the other one has.
It's kind of sad. So we have 2 watermelon boxes with the end of each side on one each of them cut off, and I have it taped together.
Why is that sad?
That's their little pen. There's 7 chickens in here. There is more room in that pen than adult chickens get at the egg farm places.
Oh, I know. That is upsetting.
Like that is I could actually leave those chickens in there for their life, and that would be better like treatment than they would get in a lot of just the egg hatcheries.
Oh, I know. And I'm telling you, we got this coop clean that is like they use them in horse stalls, but I overpaid for it because it was like, oh, we put a chicken on it, so it's for chickens. But it's the same thing you use for horses, and you can get like, I forgot what it's called, DMZ or something. But you put that down first, and then you put the pine shavings and stuff down, some diatomaceous earth down, and there's no smell.
Nope.
You go out in the garage, no smell,
Yep.
which is kind of remarkable.
Christopher said, I looked the other day to see what was in the keto crate and saw that shake. The powder was disgusting. I can't imagine that will be any good. Again, it's better.
More flavorful,
but not
as
this was
good.
their best shot, but they're also using canola oil.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah.
You can use any oil you want. You can use any fat you want, and you choose. You land on
Vivian
canola.
said that's a meal replacement. They're calling it a meal replacement, but it's also only 200 calories.
Like a meal that I would have back when I was on
Yvette said she's tried it, not so much
a
flavor.
very bad diet.
Yeah. What is it? Joni is here from,
Hi,
what is it?
Joni.
Keensburg, New Jersey.
Okay, so I don't know if they answered or not, but I'm going to go ahead and tell them
Wait a second. Give us a chance.
that it's in New Jersey is the tallest roller coaster.
Parrot Head Renee is on her elliptical right now.
You're so much better than me.
Cat. Got my shirt yesterday.
Yay!
Joe said, I heard that the both annual pass rider previews were sold out, so you'll be seeing the park at 100% capacity for the current phase.
Probably.
Yeah, we got our thing early, but again, it's only pass holders. And so Anthony, who is, he's like me, he has to research everything. So Universal has an app where you can go on and see like what the ride lines are. So he's always looking like how long are the rides, does he want to go up during the week, or that's what his normal thing was. And all day long he looked at every ride was like 10 to 15 minutes maximum.
I think that they're like being super duper safe with it. So I think that they're kind of underselling it.
Yeah.
Like if the requirement is they can only be at 25% capacity, I have a feeling they're shooting for 24% just to be on the safe side.
Stephanie said, James loves the ahas. I thought the black cherry plus coffee tasted like a cherry cough syrup. LL. It tastes like chocolate Tootsie Pops.
It's different, but I like it.
Close your eyes. If you put a couple drops of stevia in there, you're going to swear that it is chocolate.
She is, right, family? Charity is swatting the bag. She likes these treats so much.
Okay. Krista said her first job was in a water park in northern New York.
I always wanted to work at a water park. I still feel like it's not too late, except for I sunburn super easily.
Joni lives across the street from an amusement park.
Lucky.
Becky said the Broward curfew has been lifted.
Cool.
Okay, good to know. Eileen's, their curfew got lifted. Renee said, I had high hopes for a hot black cherry one too. Meh. Love the apple ginger and the lime watermelon. That's Rachel's favorite.
The lime watermelon one is really good.
There's not going to be any of those left.
I know. Here you go.
Vivid J said we need to win a trip to Universal Studios.
Wouldn't that be awesome? We need to get rich. You need to work on that, sir.
I need to get rich so that I can really work on this drone hobby of mine. Because I was looking at stuff. It's expensive.
Okay, so Gail says Cedar Point and Sandusky, Ohio have not been there since the late 90s. My friend Beth always used to go. There's another one that was called like Kings Point or something in Ohio, and that was a big, Kings Island, I think. And that was a big favorite for theirs in Ohio.
So Lori said, I always forget my hoodie on purpose when we go to Disney during the winter so that I can get a new Disney hoodie.
Ooh, I like that.
Which reminds me.
That's a good strategy.
So a bunch of people are noticing, I don't know if you noticed it when you were previewing it, but some point in the vlog, there's like a white thing up on my head. Did you notice it?
No, I noticed it when I was looking at it. You cut yourself.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a cut myself.
You didn't?
No.
I thought you cut yourself and it was like toilet paper.
I had worn a
Class
hoodie
act.
when I went to take my exam.
And the fuzz
sticks. Because if I don't shave like that morning, the stubble pulls the stubble off.
Even if Joe does shave, you and my dad are the reason why they have the terminology 5 o'clock shadow. He can shave in the morning and look like he has not shaved at night.
Okay, Stephanie said, Rachel, I don't understand fashion dressing in amusement parks and such either.
I don't. I really don't. I will say that I always dressed, comfortable because I've been going to amusement parks and water parks since I was a kid myself.
Right.
We know, we've got it. It's down to an art form as far as what you wear to be comfortable and to be prepared for the rain. But I have to say, ever since keto, there's been one really nice side effects to an amusement park for me.
We don't sweat?
No chafed legs.
Oh, that's true.
Chafed legs after amusement park. Oh my goodness! You could start a fire between my legs.
Chris hasn't tried pork and good yet.
Also, you can actually walk.
Yeah, I can walk.
The amusement park.
Chris has not tried pork and good yet. I don't know how he hasn't tried it.
Are you porking kidding me?
Gigi Girl made wings in her air fryer tonight. Tastes as good as Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yum.
Mary likes keto bars.
So it was interesting. I was watching CJ's Keto Kitchen this morning in their like keto conversations, and they were talking about Cornish game hens as something that would kind of like be new if you're not, you know, it's not something you eat all the time. You may eat a lot of chicken, but you don't try a Cornish game hen and maybe give it a try because it kind of spices up, you know, the normal playlist of the food that you eat. But for my mom, she eats Cornish game hens almost every single week. She loves them, and she just puts them right into the air fryer because they're tiny and they fit in the air fryer and they cook up really, really fast. So if you haven't tried that, try a Cornish game
Chris
hen.
is awesome. He's putting in the links to the videos so people can go enter. He
Thank
put up the
you.
link for keto brick. I don't think I have the keto bar there. It's the keto bar is down on the bottom, but you didn't even see this.
I did not see.
Look what I got, which we're gonna do a video on like for Saturday.
Chocolate malts, the new one.
We got the new one.
Oh my gosh.
We'll let you guys know.
Are we
on
possibly
Saturday.
giving away some keto brick this week?
Yes, we are. But we'll let you guys know about this on Saturday. You'll see we'll have a video on this on Saturday.
I'm excited.
You know what I'm excited about? They're using for the first time whey protein instead of pea protein. Whey protein.
Okay.
They finally found a place where they're getting like grass-fed, like no antibiotics, no hormones, because Robert is
like Chris.
Like
they want to
making
know
sure they have good quality ingredients.
Exactly.
So yep. So it's made with whey protein.
No way.
Okay. I'm looking to see if anybody has
guessed.
answered your thing. Constance said, I use the crushed pork and good to make chicken tenders.
Somebody else is saying that they're dying to try the stupid hot. I think it comes
good.
in the box.
If
Does
it's
it?
in the 8-pack, it's in there. I want to say she told me the 8-pack. I wish I could find that email.
Now we've sort of put them on the spot. Hopefully.
Okay. April said I told my hubby about the pork and good pork rinds and I want to order them. So now we don't make any money. We're not affiliated with them. We just called them up and we're like, we absolutely love your products. Everybody loves your products.
Good pork rinds.
We do have a coupon code. It's 2 Crazy Ketos. We don't make any money off of it, but it does save you guys some money.
Yeah.
So
don't pay full price for
I think
stuff.
she said they're starting to get into a couple stores, but not a lot.
That's really exciting. And they also, what I really like is they have pork rinds breadcrumbs that are ready to use, you know, for cooking.
Right.
And if you've ever done your own pork rinds, it's like I never know how many bags of pork rinds to buy in order to make like the dredge for, you know, making pork chops or whatever that's breaded, because it's just easier to have it already in a container done. I have a feeling it's a good
Here,
value.
I found the email. It is the 8-bag variety pack.
So you will be getting stupid hot.
The 8-bag variety pack has in it white cheddar, dill pickle, which is amazing,
awesome.
stupid hot, pepperoni pizza,
The pizza's good.
sour cream and onion, pink salt and vinegar, salted butter, which sounds plain, but oh my gosh, it is like eating buttered popcorn.
It really is. Like movie theater grade.
And nacho cheddar.
This is nacho
So they
cheddar.
are all good flavors. My favorites, dill pickle, stupid hot, and pizza. Stupid hot's good because you can't eat the whole bag in a sitting. Like, you're going to eat 4 or 5 of them, and you're going to be like, I cannot eat
For
anymore.
some reason, my brain heard first, like, you can't eat all the pizza in a sitting. I was like, the heck you can. I can totally. But I can't eat the stupid hot because, yeah, it is stupid hot.
Yep. Becky said, I have another use for your auger. Yeah,
yes.
They want us to build a fence.
She wants a fence, too. Naughty Rachel.
Cedar Breaks.
No.
Chris wants Cedar Point.
Oh,
no,
Kings Island. That's the one in Ohio.
Cedar Point Amusement Park.
It's not in Cedar Point. Okay, so the tallest coaster is in Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Yes, it is King de Ka. It's the King de Ka ride, which actually goes up 456 feet, but it has a 418-foot 90-degree drop.
Oh, door locked.
Can you imagine? I feel like you would you'd swallow your spleen.
Oh, by the way, the kids said you have to go on Rip Ride and Roller Coaster tomorrow.
You think?
Yeah. They also, because Sarah has
been a while.
she's adopted the attitude of Rachel, like, I paid for this ticket. I'm
We
getting
got
my
it.
money
We're going
out of it.
on all the rides.
So she's requiring you to go on Dr. Doom.
That is so cute that she thinks I'm going on that. I will go on the rocking roller coaster.
Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom.
Rocking roller coaster.
Dr. Doom. Everybody's
We'll
going to go on
see.
Dr. Doom.
We'll see.
Chris said just as he's never behind when I'm not here, but I've never been here when he wasn't behind, so there.
So there. Heather's here. Hi, Heather. We're getting ready for a motorcycle ride. Did you get to go on a motorcycle ride, or are you saving, is that this weekend?
So
I'm
Sharon
excited.
asked if we have the nasty love bugs over there. So we usually do, but honestly,
It's
I
by
haven't seen any this year.
The middle of the state.
No, but don't remember when we were dating, the kids used to collect them?
My Aunt Carolyn is starting to get them.
Yeah, they're late. They're usually get them in like April, May, and it's June. We'll see. Driving to Orlando, if we can't see out our windshield after 20 miles.
You feel terrible because they're not like biters.
Yeah.
They don't bite you, and they're literally attached at the hip.
Yeah.
They're like butt to butt.
TP Running Nurse wants
But
to know we're
they're
going to vlog in the
everywhere.
park tomorrow. Probably not. We'll probably
maybe a
grab our
little.
camera and do a little bit, but it won't be like a full day in the park. We kind of want to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have to wear masks. We have Anthony and Sarah with us. So we may do a little bit here and there, but not like a full day vlog. Like part of like maybe a weekend vlog.
What is so funny is young couple, older couple going to an amusement park and how they do that differently. So Anthony and Sarah don't want to go on a single rider line because they want to sit together.
I don't think the single rider lines are open.
It's so cute. And we're like, if there is a single rider line, I don't even need to know you. Like, I want the shortest, like, get on the ride.
Chris said that he's really hoping that you're going to stand around looking for a dragon for 4 hours again.
I know. I'm wondering if I should bring my wand or should I leave it? It's a lot to hold. I don't think I can stand around
Find
for
out
4
if the
hours.
kids are bringing it.
Yeah.
Because they have one. Heather said Phil left night crawlers in the trunk of his car once and then left catfish bait in the back seat.
The worst mistake that my mom ever made was shrimp. If you've ever left shrimp after a fishing trip in a car or allowed it to get hot, shrimp actually turns black.
Yeah.
Black. It goes from like clear white to this pink that you're like, don't go around that, to black.
Brianna said we went to an amusement park for our honeymoon, 2 nights in a fancy suite at the Holiday Inn at King's Dominion in Virginia. I always wanted to go there because I used to drive from New York to Florida when I was a kid, and we always had to pass right by King's Dominion.
I did go to King's Dominion several times as a youth pastor, and if you've ever been in charge of 30 or 40 teenagers going like, hey, Johnny, get your butt back in that log, like sit right. It was fun. I had a good time with them.
April said I used that Zone Perfect powder and made the French toast stick recipe that came in the box.
That's a good way to use it.
That might work.
That's a good way to use it.
Sunday said we
James.
have a Six Flags about 20 minutes from Napa, California.
So
do you have another thing?
I do. So, of course, you've got the tallest. What is the fastest? What is the fastest roller coaster in the world? Where do you think?
I want to say it was. I'm
not
sure
America.
I'm sure it was beat. No, see, years ago, I remember it was the super. I watched this whole video about how they made that one Superman ride where it used like reverse magnets. That at the time was the fastest. Jacob said, "Thanks for eating the new Chili Quest chips in your vlog. I got a box and love the new flavor. I think it's the best flavor.
Good. I think that
we
is
don't
the
eat
best
them a
one.
lot, maybe once a week, but they are really good.
They make, and we totally got that from Watch On 'Em Keto. Seeing her make those taco bowls, I just want a
we
taco
made them
bowl.
before, but not like that. Now
She just stepped it up.
You know what else is good? And again, we don't need a ton of Quest stuff. I mean, but they have a new bar.
Yeah, that's actually not.
That it's not high in protein; it's high in fat.
Right.
It's called the Quest Snack Bar. It's not the Quest bars. It's a snack bar, and it's all like nuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With very clean ingredients.
Which I'm surprised. Like when we're eating Quest stuff, it's just shocking because
I'm gonna grab it.
because we ate that, years ago, and it tasted like this Zone Perfect, drinks. All right, let me see if you guys can guess what is the fastest roller coaster. So, Joni says that she loves gift shops. I like looking in the gift shops. I like if we can budget a little bit of time to just look at the themed out gift shops because I love themes.
Yep.
Right? And every single one, like when you get to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disney World and everything is piratey.
Yep.
I love that.
So these are the new Quest snack bars. They have like 3 or 4 different flavors. And even the regular Quest bars, I don't eat them really because they're super high in protein, but they've improved the ingredients. They're better than they used to be.
It had to have gone
But
better.
one of these bars is 210 calories. It's 15 grams of fat and 10 grams of protein. So it's a lot higher
Way
in
better
fat.
ratio.
And it's 15 total carbs, 7 grams of dietary fiber, and 4 grams of sugar alcohol. So it's 5 net carbs. But I mean, again, for a Quest product that's only 15 total carbs.
Used to be like
and
27 total carbs with
like
87
giant
fiber.
pieces of almonds. So if you like some of the Quest products, these are really, really good.
I'm really glad to see that they're reformulating and that a lot of companies are just kind of stepping up their game.
James said the black cherry plus coffee does taste like chocolate Tootsie Pops. See? Told you. Heather said, I'm totally addicted to True Lemon and True Lime now. It's awesome, and I'm drinking my water now.
I love it too, and especially if you put a couple of drops of stevia, it tastes more like lemonade to me. Charity is...
Now she's not leaving.
She's not leaving, and she's crying out for more of the treats.
Becky said nothing compares to Disney. I don't know about that.
Nothing compares to you.
Let's see. Right Family said, we're going to be a cool aunt and uncle when the dog and cats get jealous.
Oh, yeah. I mean, now she's crying out.
Carrie said, hubby makes me Cornish game hens. Yummy.
Yeah, they're really, really good. David Dieter says, I'd love to go on rides, but I get sick. I have tried and tried. So I can go on anything that is like an up, down, even a loop one, but it's the spinning ones. The ones that are like a spider ride at the fair or like a carnival, or the teacups at Disney World. There's every single amusement park has one of those like teacup-like rides. And those guys get me nauseous. The one at Universal is X-Men. Remember? It's like the storm.
Yeah, we can't go. I don't go on that. I don't go on that.
I will
That's
barf.
about the only thing. And I don't get sick on rides, but I don't go on that. And honestly, the only kind of ride I really don't like is I don't like wooden roller coasters. I don't
Really?
like. It's very. I'm not that worried about it. It's just I don't like that bouncy. It's not a smooth ride. I like very smooth rides.
I will say this. I have never met a wooden roller coaster that my butt was small enough for. There is something about the wooden roller coaster that, like, you get into that ride and I don't even care. Like, even 100 pounds less, you feel like you are wedged in there.
I don't think we've ever tried to get on a wooden roller coaster
I
since
have.
we lost weight.
I have. The one at Busch Gardens, I went with my mom.
Oh, that's right.
And Becca. And I was like, well, I live here on this roller coaster now. Like, I'm in it now. But
Chris said there are several keto bricks that have a golden ticket still. Yeah, so if you don't know, there's a few keto bricks out there, because I know that they've got 2 or 3 of the winners have been found, but I know there's more than that, where there's a golden ticket, kind of like the Willy Wonka thing, cat hair.
she's shedding.
And if you get it, you get a year's worth of keto bricks, or you get to go hang out with Robert and Crystal, make keto bricks, work out.
Okay, no, you lost me at workout. I was totally in. I was like, get to hang out with them and get to make
Frank
keto
said,
bricks.
Frank and Holly here
Hey,
saw
Frank.
Primal Kitchen bars at Whole Foods. What's the? I do not like them. We've tried them
Yeah.
a long time ago. Don't like them.
I like their mayonnaise, okay?
I like their mayonnaise.
They have some
I like their
dressings.
dressings. I like their steak sauce. I do not like those bars. I just
I don't know what
like
they were
them.
thinking with those.
Let's see. Sunday said, I got a peanut butter bricks. I can't wait to try these chocolate bricks.
I really
want
like
to try
the-
one right now.
I really like the peanut butter.
The peanut butter is my favorite. Joe said chocolate malt is my favorite flavor.
Oh, good. Okay, well, if he likes it, I'm
I
sure
love
we'll
chocolate.
like it.
No, he hasn't tried them yet. They're not out yet. They're not available
Oh,
yet.
I thought he was saying that he tried it.
No,
and that's the one he
they're-
likes the best.
The chocolate malt flavor is not available yet. They're being released on Sunday at noon.
That's the old-fashioned
What is
way
Chris?
to wait.
What is that? Is
Pacific?
no, it's not. Is it Central Time? It's because he's in Arkansas.
Mountain?
I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't know. Chris is gonna. I don't know. I know he's an hour behind us. That's what I know.
So, just in case anybody was interested, the tallest wooden roller coaster, there's a tie. There is Wildfire that's in Sweden, and the T-Express in Everland Park in South Korea.
Huh.
But they're only 183 feet high.
So Anthony, talking about theme parks, he wants to learn Japanese
Okay.
and Chinese,
All right.
and he wants to go to like Japan and to China and
To go to all
go to the theme parks because, and he knows it better than I because he researches theme parks. He loves theme parks.
Yeah, me too.
So evidently there is like an overall organization, like an Oriental organization that gives them money to build theme parks.
Wow.
Which is why the Disney parks and the Universal parks that are over in Japan and stuff.
Yeah, like Shanghai Disney.
They're 10 times better than what you have here because they get unlimited money from the government to build their theme parks.
Wow.
And that's why everybody who goes to like Shanghai Disney and stuff says this is the best.
I've always wanted to go there.
But like even like the Universal
And
parks
Tokyo
and all
Disney.
that stuff. Yeah. So he's like,
That'd be
yeah,
awesome.
he wants to learn Japanese and Chinese just so that he can go over
Well,
there.
the longest roller coaster is actually the Steel Dragon 2000 that is in Spa Land Amusement Park in Japan. It's 8,000 feet long and it takes 4 minutes to ride. Talk about worth your line time.
Chris, the best part about getting season tickets is you don't have to get your money's worth. You go for a few hours and you go home. Yeah,
especially if you have little kids or you get into that heat of the day, especially probably if you're at Disney California or if you are, here in South Florida, it gets freaking hot.
For us, Disney's just gotten like way cost prohibitive.
Yeah.
Universal is much cheaper. And when you're older, like we want to go on, we don't have little kids anymore. We want to do the amusement park rides. We'll eventually go back to Disney. But with Universal,
you can
if you
walk
go
from
twice,
one park to the other too.
Yeah, but if you go 2 times, you've paid for your ticket. You
Right.
paid. So when you first go, you're gonna go for your first day. Now, if you go one more day throughout the entire year, you've covered the cost of your ticket. So for us, it was kind of worth it, and we got the free parking and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Disney, you have to go several days.
There's lots of different deals, and that's for any theme park. Check your insurance, check AARP, check your local like the different banks offer deals.
Right.
Check those out.
So anyway, Stephanie said, thanks for letting us know about the Universal crowds. We are pass holders, but we live in Nashville, so we didn't know if it was worth the trip right now, but it sounds like it might be a great time to go. So somebody actually asked me, like, aren't you worried about going? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I feel like Universal Studios and when Disney opens up in a couple weeks, this is the cleanest these parks will ever be in history.
To lick off the floor.
They will be cleaner now than the day they opened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel very comfortable and confident in going.
I do too. But I'm seriously praying for all of these like tourist places. They've got to be so scared. There's nobody that's going to be really super happy. Either somebody's good. People are either going to be like, this is too extreme. I don't like that we have to wear masks, or I don't like how you're doing the lines. And there's somebody that's always going to be like, this is not enough.
Right.
So just pray for them.
Jason said, my daughter finally is excited to go on roller coasters after going on one at Universal last December. Maybe we get to go to Great Adventure this summer.
I think it's worth a shot.
Stacy said, rocking roller coaster is amazing, especially the part that goes through the side of the building. I can't wait to go back, but it'll most likely be next year.
It is very ingenious, and I really like the music aspect because I am a music girl, as you well know, and I like the fact that you get to pick your soundtrack while you're riding the roller coaster.
So Christopher said, it's been a long time since I've been on a roller coaster comfortably. Last April we went to Disney and I barely was able to ride the Mine coaster with my son. Looking forward to going to ride a coaster.
Yeah.
I think that was the best thing when we first went to an amusement park after losing weight.
Both of us had to ride in the one car that was usually retrofitted with an extended
there's
seatbelt.
like two. Well, yeah, there was like 2 cars per like train. Like I know, we used to go on the Hulk, and it was the second row, 3rd seat in, had the special double wide seatbelt.
Yeah.
And I mean, wow, embarrassing to ask for that.
You'd always have to wait one more round,
Yep.
to get on that. And then, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but I never felt super safe in it because it always was like it would extend out past you, and I always felt like it was going to give or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I just never felt safe. And like you said, it was embarrassing. So I felt really thankful that, when you could go on the rides.
I just like the fact that I don't have to walk. I can walk now.
It was a non-scale victory for sure.
Floyd said, does everybody like keto bricks? So you're going to find 50% of people like keto bricks and 50%
Don't
of the
like it
people
at all.
don't like them. I think that the people don't like them. A lot of the times they're thinking that this is going to be like
a keto bread or keto bar.
A keto bar, a Three Musketeers bar, some sweet treat dessert. And it's not. It is a meal replacement bar.
Yeah.
Robert designed them for himself to get his macros in. They're 80% fat. They're very low in total carbs. The entire bar is between 10 to 14 carbs, total carbs,
right,
depending on the flavor. I think it works out to be like 2 or 3 net carbs for the whole bar. And that bar is 1,000 calories. So they're not super sweet, and they are very salty.
If you are looking for something that is a meal replacement option that is going to be on like the tastier side where you can really find something to fit your flavor love, go Keto Chow.
Yep.
Just do Keto Chow.
But I honestly, people ask me like, what kind of on-the-go meal replacement can I have on keto? The only 2 that I will recommend as a meal replacement would be Keto Chow and Keto Brick. And that is why we store so much of it in the house, because again, hurricane season started for us 2 days ago. So we always want to make sure we have food. So I have plenty of Keto Chow and I have plenty of Keto Bricks. We have like a 3-month supply of Keto Bricks. So if we went without refrigeration, we can all eat 1,000-calorie Keto Bricks and have perfect keto macros.
In our family, I'm a 7th generation Floridian. We, as a family, we've gone a month without electricity. We've gone, certainly ones where we've gone 1 to 2 weeks without electricity. And I like knowing that I have something shelf stable that's in the house.
See, like Christopher said, he didn't like Keto Brick last year. It tasted way too salty. I tried a few weeks ago, being on keto for a long time and eating more salt.
Yeah,
and
your taste will change.
Because your taste buds change. When that's what happens. People say like they're either too salty, and then some people even say they're too sweet. People say that about Keto Chow.
Right.
I find Keto Chow sweet. I add salt a lot of times, because I've been keto for 3.5 years.
Just right
and
for me.
Like I'm not used to a lot of sweet stuff. So the longer you're keto, the more you crave that salt. And so when you first start, you're not used to a very salty thing.
Although if you're not a sweet if you don't like sweet stuff, they do have savory ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, the game changer for me was, because I always reach for a sweet one. I like chocolate toffee. I like chocolate peanut butter. I like banana. I like those ones. I like sweet ones. And I don't usually reach for a savory one. But yesterday, Joe was having the chicken Keto Chow and added the seasoned salt from Redmond into it. I'm in. I'm totally in. Like, it was so tasty.
Joni said, these look interesting. I received my Quest Squad welcome kit, but those bars weren't included. No, we got one too. We got ours came with Quest bar, regular Quest bars. The birthday cake, which is a really good flavor, by the way.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Even the boys like it.
Yeah. Angela said fastest is the same as the tallest King Daku.
Actually, the fastest one, I think at some point that roller coaster was both the fastest and the tallest, but it just got bypassed by Formula Rosa. That is, it's located in Ferrari World, Abu Dhabi, in the United Arab Emirates. It actually goes from 0 to 150 miles an hour in 5 seconds.
Wow.
I feel like you wouldn't even process what just happened.
Chris doesn't like spinning rides.
Yeah, spinning rides.
I don't either.
They don't like me. I couldn't like them, but they don't like me.
Heather said, I used to be able to ride any ride, but after I had Haley, I get so sick.
I definitely have an equilibrium thing going on as I've gotten older. Isn't there like an inner ear thing?
Christopher said, I can't do roller coasters that go backwards. With a wooden roller coaster, you have to push your legs in the thing in front of you to not bounce around.
Yeah.
Renee said, as a kid, I got to ride the American Eagle at Great America in Chicago. Used to be the oldest wooden roller coaster, but I think it got taken down. Chris said wooden roller coasters are like parades. Used to be cool when there was nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Now they just kind of suck.
Seriously. Okay, so, all right, what about the roller coaster with the most loops?
Okay.
Do you know what roller coaster has the most loops in the world?
A lot of people say that, the wooden roller coasters give them headaches.
Because some people don't mind the up-down, some people don't mind wooden roller coasters, some people don't mind the spinning, but it is the loops that get you.
Patty said, I know for a fact that Rachel would fit in a seat on the wooden roller coaster at Lagoon.
Awesome.
Arkansas is Central
Time. Thank you.
I never know. I just know it's an hour behind us. Patty is going to be at Keto Salt Lake.
Awesome. I can't wait to see you.
Renee said the Superman in Six Flags San Antonio used to be wood, but they updated it several years ago.
Oh. Chris says, "Yar, September 19th is International Talk Like a Pirate Day."
Nice.
Dead man.
Renee said Superman has
no
warnings for an injury because it
tales.
is so bumpy, like spine injuries.
I
can't
believe
do that.
it. It's the bumpiness like gets me. So, question for you, Joe.
Yeah, we got to pick our winners.
What do you like better? The roller coasters that shoot out of the gate or the ones that are like
I like the ones that shoot out of the gate.
I used to not like the ones that shoot out of the gate. Like the first time I rode Hulk, I was very, very scared in that countdown. Rock and Roller Coaster is one of those ones that it's just like, boom, let's go. But now I kind of like it.
I like that. I like that.
Just
shooting.
let's just get to it. Let's just get to the business.
Carol said my favorite ride is the Scrambler. It makes me laugh for some reason. Carol said upstate New York, it's an old ride. That's what that ride is. She said it's upstate.
Neat.
Christopher said I had too much keto chow today. I miss food.
No, I'm looking at Heath. Go what Scroll Up says keto brick tastes like an angel dancing on your tongue. I love that.
Okay, you want to pick the winners?
Okay, let's.
So wait, Sunday said I had a mean sweet tooth, but since I started keto, it's not, and I feel like the keto bricks are perfect as far as sweets now.
Yeah, you definitely change your tastes.
Yeah.
You actually will eat tuna fish now sometimes in your croquettes.
In a croquette, yeah. Nancy said make the bricks into fat bombs and freeze them. They're delicious frozen. That's how I like them. If you do break them down and melt them down and make them fat, make sure you're constantly stirring it as you're pouring it in the molds. Otherwise, the last two will have all the salt.
Yes. Which isn't bad for me. I like that salty taste, but
Okay.
not everybody likes that.
So, again, they're giving you 8 bags. I
Not
have
just
2
these.
here. So we're going to do that one first.
We have a hard time keeping these in the house because they're that good.
We're going to do that one first. Let's hide the comments so we can see that.
Pick a winner.
We have the URL here from that video. We're going to hit fetch. And if we happen to pick whoever won yesterday,
They don't get it.
we're going to pick again. Both people did respond.
Yes.
Which I have to call Chris with that
Thank you,
winner.
guys.
So there are 367 comments now.
More comments.
So there's more
I love
now.
It.
We're going to hit pick a winner. And for the pork rinds, the winner is
Ron.
Ron Etzel. Said my wife
Etzel.
Eileen and I love your vlogs.
Congratulations, Ron.
Okay,
You're
ready?
getting some porking
That's
good.
the porking good. And then when we have the keto bars, and what you're going to do is the winner of the keto bars is going to message us, and they're going to tell us what flavor they want.
Yes.
I'm going to get a hold of John, and they're going to ship them right out to them.
Because there's different flavors.
There's different flavors.
Here we
so we're gonna pick
go.
a winner. The winner is
Renee.
Renee W. She said, congrats on 10,000 followers. I follow you on Instagram and now YouTube. I love this.
Thank you so much.
So guys, here's what you need to do.
Renee and Ron. It's R.
back.
R for the win. Rachel.
Wait, we gotta switch this back.
He's having trouble.
No, I can't, I'm on the wrong window.
You are in the wrong window.
There we go. I'm looking up there, but the feed is over here.
Oh, okay.
So,
That doesn't
okay,
help.
so here's what you guys need to do. You need to send us an email at twocrazyketos@gmail.com and give us your email address, your shipping name. Some people forget to put their shipping name. I know I would do that.
Oh, you mean like what is...
Yeah, they just say, here's my address,
Oh,
but I need your name. And
okay.
then your mailing address as We may ask you to do a little something like a second
dance?
verification because we have in the past had people message us being like, hey, I'm the winner. And
Can
I'm
you
like,
believe that?
no, you're not. I know you're not because I know who the winner is.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
So, yes, we
That's
may
stinky.
ask you, depending on when I see the email.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What, do something a little special, and just to make sure the right person gets it. So the winners have until tomorrow, when we do the next live stream,
Right.
to contact us with their shipping information. Otherwise, we're going to redraw tomorrow.
They got this.
So,
I ain't worried.
who won this?
The keto
Renee.
is
So
Renee.
I need to know what flavor that you want. There's several flavors.
Check
I
out
I
their
don't
website.
know if any of the flavors are sold out, so I would go over to their website and just see what flavors they have in stock. I don't know if all 4 flavors are in right now or if they're sold out of, like maybe the chocolate strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
So just go pick out your flavor. I like the strawberry. My favorite is the mint. If you like Girl Scout Thin Mints, they're awesome. So
He's a bar aficionado.
I'm a bar aficionado. Somebody asked us today they were watching our Great Bar Showdown.
Oh, wow. We need to do a new one because there's new bars on the market.
Yep. So Joe's friend said, I melted mine and I turned mine into 100-calorie blocks. It's much easier for me to eat, measure, and include it in a normal day's eating. That's what I do. I break them into 8. One of those will make 8 of the little mini cupcake molds, and that makes it 125 calories a piece.
It's so funny. I'm sure that the silicone mold companies never thought of what all that we would do with those silicone molds.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, it's a mini cupcake. And it's like, no, we've used this for a million different things.
So Chris said, hey, let's talk about keto bars. John made those for his own use too. I think it's the first time I ordered a keto bar was in 2014.
Yeah.
John is an awesome guy. And yeah, the best keto products are products that were made
It's not
by
surprising.
the owner for themselves, and they just needed something, and then people were like, hey, I want some of that.
Well-
Chris with Keto Chow, Robert from Keto Brick, John. I mean, there's a lot of them.
I don't watch a lot of commercials usually, but I caught a commercial and it was a guy that's like a car dealer that's been in the area forever. And his whole little tagline was, I wouldn't sell you a car I wouldn't drive myself. And that's kind of how I think about it. Like,
Right.
I don't want something that you wouldn't eat as the person making it. Why
Right.
would I want to eat something if you're like, yeah, no, this is gross, but I make money off of this?
Right.
No.
Yeah, I remember when I first started keto, I was like looking for different things. I'm like, I really, really, really want just like some kind of a sweet treat. And I was making a couple things at home off of like Keto Connect's website, but I'm
Right.
like, I just want like a bar. Like I didn't want Quest bars because I was at that transition. I mean, I had been eating Quest bars, but I was at the transition where I was like, well, these are really high in protein and I want high in fat and I want something with clean ingredients. And I stumbled across like Googling keto bars.
Google
and
it.
The only thing that was out there was this.
It was aptly named, right?
Yeah.
Like that was the best way to name it, keto bar. Like I need to have a keto bar of some sort, and it's like, here you go. It's
And I
keto bar.
remember they came in the mail and Rachel's like, what are you buying? Like this looks like it came out of somebody's basement. And it probably did at the time.
Maybe
But they came in.
he was a college guy or just out of college when he started it.
They came in like a Chinese takeout box, right?
They were super cute.
And it was just plastic, like wrapped in plastic with a sticker on it, and it was then like heat sealed. But they were awesome.
Yeah.
And I got hooked, and it was only one flavor when I got them, and they were just amazing. And so I've always just enjoyed them. They're very fudgy for me.
Yeah, they're definitely a treat. But like so the keto bars are awesome and aptly named. Now I feel like there's a lot of things on the market that I don't know what the heck the product is.
You know every ingredient in the keto bar. And now I will say this, there's a link down below. If you like them, use the link to let them know that like, hey, thanks for supporting the channel. Because I just messaged them 2 days ago and said, hey, would you guys give us something to give away? And he's like, absolutely.
Sure.
They generally do not have sales or coupon codes. So
They know what
if
they've
you're looking
got.
around for coupon codes, they generally don't have any coupon codes because they're priced lower than most of the other bars on the market anyway, and they are good, clean ingredients. And if you know the ingredients in keto, like erythritol and stuff, they're using products that are not cheap to begin with.
They're like CarMax. Their way of doing things is just like, we're not going to haggle. Just this is the price, and then you don't have to worry about it
Even
changing.
their Black Friday sale was like you get 2 extra bars in a package. So
Right.
they generally don't have coupon codes because they are that good and they're priced very cheaply compared to
Speaking
other
of
bars.
which, CarMax is a car dealer for me and not for Joe. Joe loves to haggle. I cannot stand to haggle. So like, yeah.
It has gotten much more difficult to haggle though. Now your haggling is by the internet price. Don't go in there without looking on their website first.
To find what it is. What is the cost of that car online?
Mary said we live in Florida too and using keto bricks in our hurricane supplies as well. Yeah. Renee said, how does that fast of a ramp up speed compare to G-Force? Just wondering. Chris will probably know. Yeah, he probably will. Janice said, when I was young, I would ride everything. Now that I'm old, I'm chicken.
My mom, she's a little bit more cautious now, but when Caleb, I want to say maybe 5 years ago, she was still pretty game for whatever we were riding. And I can remember waiting for her to go one more time because it was a short line on Hulk. And we're just like waiting for her. And all of a sudden I see this crowd of people just like parting like the Red Sea. And all of a sudden, here comes mom running, like throwing up. And she was like, because she'd gotten motion sickness from riding it too many times.
Right.
So she barfs in the trash can, and then she's like, okay, I'm going to go back on. And I'm like, what? You're going to go back on? I was like, yeah.
I just thought of 2 other incredible keto products that are awesome, and it so happened that the owners made it for themselves first.
All right.
Alternative Sweets.
Yes.
Lolly's Cookie Clusters.
Yes.
So,
If you're looking for a good keto ketchup, Alternative Sweets. The spicy ketchup is...
I really,
Really good.
really wish that Jared would put that into a big jug, because that's how much I use of it.
Yes. And so does Anthony.
Anthony likes it too.
Yeah.
Anthony does not buy like the Heinz or the Hunt or all those different brands anymore. He wants like the ones with no sugar and all that stuff.
And the way he describes Alternative Sweets is like it's a like a bistro ketchup. Like if you've ever gone to like a fancy steakhouse and it tastes like the ketchup is homemade too, that's what it tastes like.
Daphne is 20 minutes from Disneyland in Anaheim. That
I've
is like
always
someplace we
wanted
want
to
to
go to Disneyland.
Especially because, I mean, they have a lot of the same rides as they do here in
I just
Florida,
wanna go.
but they're different.
It's the same except different.
Well, like Haunted Mansion actually goes down below ground because they didn't have the space to. Well, they didn't have the space to do, like, we have more room. So they had to come up with a ride, so it actually goes down below ground and stuff. But you don't know it.
I want to go.
I know you do. One day we will.
One day. One day, my prince. Oh, sorry. He's here.
Nancy just ordered the Pork and Good pizza. I love the pizza one.
It's really good.
Patty said, when I melt down keto bricks, I fill the mold halfway, then I go back, finish them filling them up with the saltiness gets spread out. That's a great idea.
Really good.
Congratulations
You guys are
to everybody.
congratulating. You guys are awesome.
Teal said, I completed a week of keto chow only today. I need a big bag of lemon, please.
Awesome.
Yes, we need big bags of lemon because I don't have any left.
Hopefully, everybody loves lemon and it becomes like a standard.
How
one.
many bags of lemon are left, Chris?
Yeah, that's
what
a
I
good
wanna
thing
know.
to know.
Congratulations to everybody.
My name is Stinky
My
Pants
shipping-
McGee.
My shipping name.
My shipping name.
You know, like when you get the stamp on your keto chow water.
That's cute.
Brianna said, my mom is super picky eater, but she ate all of my pork and good pork rinds when I bought a variety pack. They're just
really good.
They're really good.
The flavor
Chris,
is
you've got to
really,
get some.
The flavor is really solid.
They don't have bad ingredients in the flavorings, and when you open up the bag, they don't have that nasty pork rind smell. Like
they don't.
You open up some bags of pork rinds, and it's like, I know that this is going to taste good, but boy, it smells like rotting pig.
And there are some ones that have like really good ingredients. Like what is the 450? Is that a brand?
4050.
And it's like, it's good ingredients, but it's just not tasty.
There's
the
no
flavor is like, it's saying it's barbecue and it's not enough.
Heather said, I love keto bars because I can only eat one.
Yeah,
because they're
very fudgy.
Chris is eating a chocolate mint one right now.
Imperfect Pamela. I love that name. I'm imperfect too.
Christopher said, I thought about doing a video on all the bars a while back because I think I had at least one of almost all of them.
That's how Joe is.
That's
He
how I am.
stockpiles those guys.
Except for the ones that we have that I don't like, and now I'm just building them up. I don't know what I'm saving them for. I have no intention on eating some of those things, but
Armageddon.
I don't know. Heather said, it's got a perfect amount of sweetness. Yeah. Christopher said, I still have a lot of bars, so I could.
You should.
I gave some away and threw a few out, but I still have a good amount of bars.
I started to think, like, who has a bunch of bars? And I thought, Autumn does. No, it was meat sticks that she had a bunch of meat sticks because she doesn't like meat sticks. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Patty said, I work next to the Built Bar factory. They bring new flavors to our school, and nobody likes them from me. I think that they're very good. Rachel loves them.
I love Built Bars. Those are
We don't keep
freaking
them in the house.
dangerous for me.
We don't keep them in the house.
They go down so smooth.
They're not super clean ingredients like this. That is a candy bar.
It is a candy bar. And I cannot be left alone with a box. It will disappear.
Chris said you can order 2KK show. Thank you, Chris. You're awesome. Let's see.
If you wear eyeglasses, how would you ride roller coaster? So Caleb does wear glasses.
He usually takes them off for the ride.
He will usually take them off for the ride. A lot of times now, I was going to say, like, one of the things that we always do is make sure you're either using a drawstring backpack when you go to one of these water parks or a fanny pack. Those are always like really good. You need something small to fit in a ride locker. A lot of the rides now insist on you putting all of your personal belongings into a ride locker.
Right.
And so then he'll leave his glasses in the ride locker.
And a couple of the rides at Universal Studios actually make you go through a metal detector, like Hulk. You have to go through a metal detector to make sure you don't bring anything on. You used to be able to, if you could fit it in your pocket, you can go on it. Now, nothing. You can't. They make us go through metal detectors. So not, if you have a quarter, if you have your phone, everything has to go into like a locker now.
Me and John Paul did get in trouble on Dr. Doom one time because we kept a penny. If you've ever done that, the Dr. Doom ride is one that goes like straight up and then you kind of float for a second.
It's like free fall.
And if you have a penny, the penny will go up.
It'll shoot up in the air.
It was a little science experiment, but like we got in big trouble because if a penny landed on somebody, I mean, I understand why they said that because if you dropped it,
they caught you before the ride took off.
They were like, "Ma'am, is that a penny in your hand?"
Delisa said, "I love Built Bars. I'm forbidden from buying them anymore this year, but Rachel and Joe just restarted the new year."
Yeah, there you go.
Chris said the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland goes underground too. The setup for the line of that ride is nuts.
I'm very anxious to see, not anxious, but like excited to see how are they going to do things like that King Kong. The King Kong ride, that line was not great if you were claustrophobic.
I want to say Anthony said that line was closed. That ride was closed.
I can see that
I don't
happening.
know if either it's closed.
Because it is close quarters.
Or it's going to be, what they're doing at Universal is a lot of it is virtual lines. So when he looked it up today, like the Mummy was like a 10-minute ride, a line. So you just waited on that line with 6 feet apart. But the other rides were all virtual lines. So you would walk up to the ride, you scan your phone. It's going to be like, okay, come back in 1 hour. And now it's basically like a fast pass.
Right.
But now you can go walk around the park, go on other rides.
Can you do multiple
and things like
ones?
that. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow.
So, but the King Kong ride and some of the other ones there at Universal, it was like we would be in line and it was like, this is the and I don't even know this person.
I don't want to be this close to you.
I know. Well, I think you want to. I'm cute. But yeah, with strangers, you were very close.
Yeah, we were.
And I thought if I was claustrophobic,
By the way, the valet
I wouldn't
parking
do
is
well.
closed. No valet parking.
Oh, why? That should be the one thing that's open.
Because they don't want them to touch our car.
Don't touch my car.
We have our passes include valet parking.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Chris said, regarding the lemon meringue keto chow quantity, we haven't picked up all the shipment yet, so I don't know the final quantity. Based on my estimates, I think we are a quarter of the way through.
Good.
Miriam said, we would be a good pair at an amusement park to Ron. My kids can ride with your son, and you and I can wander around and look at all of the cute things.
I love that.
Patty likes the 4505 pork rinds.
Lime and chili flavor.
They're not bad. They're just not as flavorful. Like, this spoiled me. It honestly did.
This wrecked me for other ones.
We used to get the 4505. Then I found Epic pork rinds. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't like the 4505. Then we found these, and now I don't want Epic. The only reason for me to buy Epic pork rinds is because I can buy them in a local store.
Well, and I do like the chicharrones, the ones that have like more of the attached fat. And I have already begged Porking Good,
she said they're working on it.
Make those where it's got the little, chicharrones.
She told me they're working on it.
Next level.
Jules Keel Life said the Porking Good butter flavor tastes like popcorn.
It really does.
Okay.
Parrot Head Renee says she just got some new venison meat sticks. Yum. For real yum.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I was looking at Chris's thing saying somebody complained about real salt.
Real salt's awesome.
So Christopher said only a quarter way through the lemon. That's, I thought it was being a further along.
So the one thing I am remembering about like souvenirs that you purchase in gift shops at places like Disney is I got this so that I could wear it all day long and really enjoy like looking like a pirate in Disney World, and it always gives me a headache. Mm-hmm. Get a hat. Buy a hat.
So Weathers Windy said, I didn't notice any grit from the real salt. I did see it in there, but I didn't register when I drank it. I love the lemon. Yeah, if you those little couple drops at the very bottom, if you constantly shake it, you'll get them. But I don't ever notice the grittiness of real salt.
I like it.
I just don't notice it.
Maybe
Maybe I'm weird.
And then usually what happens is when I am just got like down to just residual keto chow, I usually either put hot water in it and like shake it up or use coffee to get the last drops out.
Christopher said he's not used to new products coming out and then them not selling out. I think it's because Chris ordered a lot of it.
Yeah.
He ordered, because again, been around for a while, so he knows, like, order a lot. Chris said they tested a new batch of chocolate peanut butter keto chow that uses real salt.
Nice.
And he said we need to get a room. Chris said I want to pass that includes ballet parking. That sounds pretty cool.
I would like ballet parking too. Like you have to dance. Yeah.
So Patty said, if you looked into using strained whey as a yogurt starter, I was researching this and it looks like it would work. I just could put the whey in ice cube trays for future yogurt.
I've
thought about that because you are going to have active cultures in the whey.
No way.
But I don't know what it does to the carb count. That's why I've bought. Now
You're looking at me?
I learned from Chris the other day, and I didn't think about this. But they go through so much of the yogurt because they have such a big family. Talk about getting a room, but they literally start a batch, and as soon as that batch is done, they start a new batch, and then they're just using the cultures from the previous batch, but they literally are making a batch every single day.
I feel like that is being very smart. Like, I get sad when we run out of yogurt.
Let's see. Chris said, if you mix the lemon with butter instead of heavy cream, the real salt settles faster and doesn't seem as gritty.
Oh, that's neat.
I think I'm having that for dinner. Right, family said all of the flavors we tried are good, red bean salt or not.
Yeah.
We're actually caught up on comments.
I'm so proud.
I'm proud. Only an hour and 10 minutes.
12
minutes.
I'm excited.
Do you have one more question?
Well, I wanted to see if you knew how many the coaster with the most loops.
Does anybody know? What is the roller coaster with the most loops?
It is, let's see. Oh, okay. So Delicious is lemon with good culture cottage cheese and sweet cream. Super creamer is a game changer. My new favorite. It is almost impossible to trump chocolate for me, but this lemon mix is it. Wow, that sounds really good.
That sounds really good.
Right? With the cottage cheese. That is nice. Okay, so the coaster with the most loops is the Smiler, found in England. It's in Alton Towers Amusement Park in Great Britain, and it has 14 loops. Yes, April's got it. Good job. The Smiler, 14 loops. Can you even imagine? I feel like I would totally throw up by that last one. There's a couple times on the Hulk even where I'm like, all right, like, I don't know if I can do. What ride
are you most excited to go on tomorrow?
The Harry Potter one that's in the castle. I just love that ride. Now I know really? Anthony really likes the Hagrid ride.
I like the Hagrid ride.
I like the Gringotts bank ride. But I don't know. There's something magical. Plus the kids were little and we went on that together as a family.
I really like the new King Kong ride.
Yeah, well, you're saying you don't know if you
I know, but I'm saying I really like it.
I do too. One thing I like it because when the King Kong kind of picks up the ride and you're seeing his like face real close.
Yeah.
I like that. It's cool.
I had to say Chris is a teacher's pet.
He's so awesome.
So, okay, Miriam said I'm willing to go there to see it in Great Britain.
Me too. Let's do it. And then come back to Disneyland.
I don't know if I told you. Grandma has a present coming for Anthony.
Grandma has a present coming for Anthony. Yep. What is it?
She is sending Anthony. I have to send her my UPS. I need her to go weigh this because I get a discount on UPS.
Okay.
Because she is sending Anthony my father's accordion.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that he's secured a girlfriend already because that could probably tip the scales like not in his favor if he starts playing the accordion.
My dad actually played in like a German band with his father. So I have pictures of my dad like in lederhosen.
Did he have a lot of groupies? It feels like it'd be a total chick magnet.
I think it's a really interesting instrument to play. I knew how to play when I was a kid. It's not that easy to play because you got to play the piano, work the other hand, and move it in and out at the same time. It is like it takes a lot of concentration, but I feel like Anthony could do it. I'm just glad that it's not getting like wasted. I mean,
I'm glad that he's getting it. I mean, it's nice to have it in the family. Wow.
Britt said you can use the whey, but you should use more. If you strain the new batch, it should be no new carbs.
Okay.
So I
try
plan on
it.
giving that whey when I make the next batch to the chickens. I was going to be making a batch the other day. I'm going to go back to Whole Foods on Friday because I bought a thing of, I don't use Fairlife anymore. I use the Ultra because it's a half a gallon for a little bit less money.
Ultra.
And we brought it home. Anthony went to get a cup of it out for a recipe. He's like, Dad, this milk is expired. I'm like, what? And yeah, I bought one that expired that day.
Dang it.
And at $5.50 for a half a gallon of milk, I'm bringing my milk back when I go back to Whole Foods.
So my mom is one of those people that, like, if you go shopping with her, she's constantly, check the date, no matter what it is.
I usually
check the
do,
date.
and I didn't even think about it.
And I'm like, yeah. And usually if I just, because I can, even if I'm not shopping with her, I hear her in my head going, check the date. I mean, it would be like canned goods or anything. And every single time I don't check the date, something like that happens.
I didn't even think about it because, let's face it, the stores have been sold out of milk.
Right. But
and those milks have a much longer shelf life than the standard ones. The organic ones usually have a shelf life for like 3 or 4 weeks.
I've had a couple of really bad experiences with Big Lots and Kmart. Is Kmart still a thing?
I don't think
Kmart.
so.
I've come home and been like, this isn't even the same year.
Jacob said, I like heavy cream even though it has a few extra carbs. It's so nice and thick.
Yeah.
Keto Dana has 4 bags coming tomorrow. I'm going to try the butter and the heavy whipping cream.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Renee
Heather,
said you
I
don't
love
need
you.
anything fancy to do keto chow with butter. Just
Oh,
melt
Ron
it and
is
use warm
here.
water.
Thanks, Joe and Rachel,
Ron.
for the prize.
Yes.
The email has been sent.
Awesome.
Enjoy tomorrow's festivities.
Okay.
Oh, April, tomorrow is your baby's birthday. First
is so
birthday.
awesome.
What's your baby's name so we can sing?
Stacy's a big accordion fan.
Very popular in Mexican music as
I
well.
did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Carmen rinses her hair with whey. It was funny when I rinsed it with warm water and ended up with ricotta clumps.
So I did find out that you have to be careful with carbs in chickens because the carbs will cause them to gain too much weight too quickly. Does that sound familiar? Kmart is toast.
Renee said Joe might have a video of them making in a blender without immersion. For keto chow with butter. So Chris will tell you you can make keto chow with butter without
Kmart
a blender.
bought Sears and now they're both bankrupt.
Yeah.
Do you remember Zare?
Well, no.
Ames?
No.
That entire store smelled like feet.
Can I get back to the keto chow with butter?
Yes. Why? What was going on in that dressing room? How many people had corn chip feet? Is what I would like to know.
Okay, keto chow with butter. You can make it without a blender. Okay. However, you're going to have to really shake that thing well. Make sure you're doing it in a blender bottle and shake it really, really, really well because you want to get the acacia gum to actually like become the emulsifier for the fat. Otherwise, when you put it back in your refrigerator, it's going to clump up on you. So that's why we use a blender. We use the blender. You can use an immersion blender. Chris uses an immersion blender. I just use the blender because I can pour the exact amount. I know the right amount. My big Vitamix blender does 3 shakes perfectly. It just makes it easier.
Lindley Faith is this young lady's name. We should
Okay.
sing happy birthday.
Okay. Well,
And-
she's in bed right now.
Well, that's okay. She didn't watch it tomorrow. Like Gabe. We sang to Gabe last week and he was in bed and Monica showed him the next day.
Chris says the accordion is very popular with Weird Al fans like him.
Yeah. Find that super duper handsome is the accordion. So Lindley Faith. Faith was actually going to be Caleb's name if he was a girl. Faith Adonai was going to be his name.
Okay.
Instead, Caleb Luke.
Okay.
Sorry, he was a boy.
Let's sing so we can get off.
All right, so Lindley. Here we go. Lindley
Ready?
Faith.
Lindley.
Ready?
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lindley Faith. Happy birthday to you. And many more. And many more spent with your beautiful mother as she continues to just be super healthy and amazing.
Have a
Here's
good night.
Charity back.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.